Oh hey there, I'm Five Finger Tree Punch, and as you can see, I'm in a dog house. And this is the Hardcore series, and this is day 900 of the Hardcore series, and we're still alive. Had a couple close calls, but we didn't die, so that's good. And as you can see, yes, I had a request from a viewer. They wanted a cat in a dog house. You haven't seen it quite yet, but we'll come around here, and you will see the finished product. And there you have it, a dog house. It is literally a dog built to house a cat. Yes. This is mostly concrete here. This is quartz, this is sandstone, and this is black stone, and this is also concrete. I wanted the design that I used from a YouTuber online that did this design here. Used wool, but I didn't want it to like accidentally catch fire or get destroyed, you know, maybe lightning hit it or something like that, or just some shenanigans. So I made it out of material that would not catch fire. And yeah, put some carpeting in. Well, this isn't carpet, this is actually wool, this isn't carpet. But yes, this was a design by ADHD Craft, and I built this just today. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and get the video out today. Might be able to do it, might not. But yeah, so does house, so does dog house. Cat in a dog house. Put up some picture frames, you know, representing dog and cat as one in one unit. But yeah, I got that built, and I think it came out pretty well. I like it. It looks good. Didn't have time to do a full-on dog, but actually this carpet would look pretty good on attached to the side of the building. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I could do some kind of like statues or something on the sides of the buildings. Could give it some character, you know. Building definitely needs some character. And I also did some other things today, as opposed, not really this little makeshift bridge here, but yeah, I had built this in just for ease of access. But yeah, as you can see, this is walled up here, and for good reason, because I have a wool farm. It's not a, you know, not a super wool farm. I don't need a super wool farm. I just needed plenty of wool to get plenty of beds, which I did get the beds that I needed. So I'm still taking names, and if you don't, well, I'll get right to that in a second. But yeah, I got this all hooked up. So the farm is behind here, and I actually have a chicken farm here, an egg farm, not a chicken farm. But yes, this is the wool farm back here. Just one sheep, busting out, putting in all the work right there. And I got shears in there, and it just automatically senses there has been a change. And I have these extra blocks around here to grass, so that because the sheep need to eat the grass, I believe, so to like regenerate their wool or something like that. I didn't look into the mechanics of it all, but I have a feeling it has something to do with that. And yeah, then he'll grow his wool back, and it'll sense that he has wool, and it'll shear it off, and then I have it attached with hoppers to go straight into my inventory. It's a little setup here. And the same thing with these eggs here. Yeah, he's just laying eggs here. Slowly but surely. I don't really need eggs, really. Like if I want to make cakes, maybe, or if I want to throw them at stuff, you know. But, you know, I'm getting eggs. If I need them, they're there, you know. And it's just building up, and eventually, you know, probably have way too many eggs. But the wool, probably won't ever have too much wool, because I could always build stuff out of wool. And I need it for the beds, of course, because, yeah, cat names and dog names. Yes, look at this, dogs. Already started breeding them. And oh, look at this little puppy. Look at the little puppy. Yes, little puppy. Yep, that's what they look like. Too bad you can't keep them like that. I wonder, I have to see if there's any way to keep them as puppies. It's probably unlikely, but you know, it's worth a try. It's worth looking into, for sure. And I already named one of the dogs, or wolves, whatever you like to call them, but believe they're technically wolves in the game. But yeah, I named this one Demise because, yeah, I almost died. I might see if I can throw up a clip of this, switch over to a clip. But yeah, I was running around. I had found them out in the middle of nowhere, and I was trying to walk them back to the base, the village that I had, because I was out there doing some other stuff. And yeah, I just really got overwhelmed, and I think I lost one of the dogs on the way back. And yeah, almost died there. I got down to half a heart. Of course, I still have my totems undying. It didn't pop a totem of dying, so that was good. But I was like, oh my geez! I had got knocked down. I had must have 5 mobs around me, and I think I accidentally aggroed a one of the Endermen. Yeah, there was an Enderman out there. I accidentally looked at him, and yeah, he got a it was no bueno. That's what it was. No bueno. That's what it was. So I took off, and I believe one of them probably got killed. And then I went back and I found some other ones. So I ended up with like 3. And then as I was trying to transfer them back to the city, alright, I was trying to get them down to the portal to get them back here. And I lost another one on the way back. I don't know where he went, but I guess he didn't make it through the portal, or he got sent back through. And I was like, well, I got 2 dogs. And that's good enough because I could breed 2. By giving them steak. You can give them like, I was able to give them raw beef. If you give them raw beef, that'll put them into breeding mode, and then they will breed and make little puppies just like this. You can have your own very little puppy just like this, and you can make a bunch of them, as many as you want. As long as you got all the beef to go around. So now I'm going to have a cow farm for sure. So I have plenty of beef to do that. And what else did we do this week? Oh yes, I wanted to get into the ocean monument, but yeah, I was not prepared, so I went ahead and got me some fully enchanted netherite boots with depth strider on them. That was the last little piece of resistance that I needed to fulfill my water abilities, because I have respiration 3, which lets me breathe underwater. Right? Yeah. Aqua affinity allows me to mine underwater better. And the one missing piece was that I needed depth strider, which allows me to move through the water quickly, as if I'm not really getting slowed down by the water. And actually, I'll show you what it looks like, because yeah, it's actually pretty good, and it's gonna be pretty necessary. But there's still something else that I want to get that I needed to farm. So this is what it looks like. You know, you're moving through the water. It looks pretty slow, but if you switch it up and you put your depth strider boots on, yeah, you see that? Yeah, moving nice, real nice. So this is probably like walking speed, maybe slightly faster than walking speed if you were on the ground. I don't know if I get on the ground, is this gonna be fast? But yeah, this is probably like walking speed. Not too terrible. Yeah, definitely a bonus when you're in a structure that is completely underwater. So yeah, not definitely gonna want that. And there's one other thing that you are gonna want, which I'm gonna be trying to farm probably all next of the 950 or up to 1,000 days. Is I'm gonna try and get me a Trident, and those are uber rare. I'll try and see if I can throw up the drop rates on those, but really there's a double drop rate, I believe, because you have to go out into the ocean to get drown to spawn, and then there's only a percentage chance that the drown will spawn with a Trident in his hand, and then there's only a percentage chance that he'll drop it once you kill him. So I got the looting, so I'm gonna have the best chance, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of swimming around out there trying to get a Trident. But yeah, and a request from the viewers, they want to see me in the end. I know I skipped the footage of the end, but I went back and did some little bit of clips of just like the ship that I got it from, so I'll just go ahead and send it over right over to that clip now. And here we are at the end city where I found my elytra, because I had requests to show where I got my elytra. This is the ship I got it from. I already looted it, so there's not much to look at in here, and the lighting's kind of horrible in here inside these ships because I took down the those little rods, yeah, end rods, because they make a light. But yeah, there's light, and I already looted all this. That's where the elytra was. Went ahead and got it, and I took dragon head off of this ship because you can get dragon heads off ships. Yeah, they're usually on the end there. Well, it wasn't on the top there. It was like on this part right there. Yep, that's where I got my dragon head. And this was the second end city that I found. Thought it was, I was like, man, that is a huge end city, and there's got to be a ship. And luckily there was, and of course it was floating over here, off to the side. Oh, that's the one that was making all the noise. Yeah, I don't want to deal with him, because they are pure shenanigans. But I figured I'd come back here so you can actually see it, where I got it from. But I actually didn't loot this place because I was too excited that there was a ship there, so I was like, I didn't even loot any of this, because I want to go straight over to that ship and get the goodies. But there's probably still goodies in here, and I could always use these end rods because they're good for decorating and they're good light sources, and they're just pretty good, cool overall. But yeah, I had to deal with these fools. Can I see these fools? But I mean, I'm hitting them with my shovel. That's never gonna work. But yeah, they're not too much of a deal, really, because I had pretty good armor on. But yeah, I'm getting pummeled at the moment because yeah, they shoot these things out that make you float, and it's just the worst thing since yeah, I can't think of anything worse than that right now. But yeah, it's pretty lame, the shenanigans with this floating little attack they do. But I figured to come back because there's a lot of cool things you can do with shulker boxes. I can't say shulker boxes 7 times fast for sure. But yeah, as you can see, I didn't even try to get this stuff in here. There's a lot of good stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get these. Because yeah, could always use extra shulker boxes for sure. Already coming in handy. Already got a bunch of stuff in mind. And yeah, don't know if I need that. Don't really need that. I could take this stuff and disenchant it, but you know. So I'm just gonna leave those there. And yeah, not gonna take those. So yep, getting more end rods. This was a pretty big end city, so yeah, I'm just gonna. Not too much I really want from the end cities, and that's why I completely passed it up, because the real goal was to get the end ship right there and get the goodies from that. So yeah, that is what I wanted. That's what I got, and that's why I didn't really go around looking at this stuff, because yeah. And yeah, because these dudes are annoying, uber annoying. But luckily I got I can fly around now, so oh yeah, and I could probably end up killing myself by doing stuff like that. But I will go ahead and take all these guys out, because yeah, I'll use all these shulker boxes. But yeah, they're kind of putting hurting on me, a little bit of hurting on me. Didn't come too prepared, just kind of winging it. Just came out here. Thought I'd go ahead and get some more of these boxes while I'm out here. But yeah, they're just really pummeling my face right now. It's not looking like yeah, there's a bunch of these in here. Just go ahead and take this one out. Yeah. You want some of this? You want some of these? It's probably best when they're open to probably attack them. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just gonna keep wailing away on them, because I got plenty of sword durability. They got no match for my durability. I'll take all their goodies. There's probably some more goodies in here. Gold, sure, I'll take gold all day. Pants, sure, I'll take them. Save me some gold. And I do think I need a silk touch shovel for sure, so I'll go ahead and take that one. You know, so there's some other good stuff that you can get from out here. There's a lot of diamond gear, but if you don't have diamond gear by now, yeah, probably shouldn't be out here in the inn messing around. But as you can see, it's crazy annoying trying to fight these, because yeah, they keep shooting you with these things and it just keeps making you float, like, for realsies. Like, why? Why even do that? It's not cool, bro. Not cool at all. And we're back. Yeah, so that clip looked pretty, you know, it was, you know, that was the end. The end's pretty dangerous when you don't have flying ability and you have to bridge across the entire thing. But yeah, now that I got the elytra, I'm good to go. I can just go in the end whenever I want. Go ahead and farm up some more shulker boxes, because yeah, the shulker boxes come in quite handy. Handy dandy. These, I'm using this now. Carry around my like excess stuff. You know, got a saddle in case I just see like a horse that really catches my eye. You know, I'll keep the saddle around for that. And I still want to get a fox. So that's something I'm looking into. But foxes are crazy difficult to get, because they will not come to you. You're gonna have to like trap them in, and then you can't like tame them directly. You gotta breed them, and then their pup, or I don't know what you call a baby fox, but the baby then will be tamed for you. And yeah, and I bring my emeralds because I go back to my village. It's like 4,000 blocks away, and you know, I need to do they got a mending villager, so yeah, I need mending from time to time. I got most of my mending stuff, and I also put my extra stuff in the shulker box, like my silk touch pickaxe and my hoe that I don't ever need. But yeah, and some extra totem of undying and extra rockets. I'm kind of short on rockets, so I actually need, and a scaffolding, you know. Sometimes it's just easier to scaffold. And books, because when I go and trade with that mending villager, he wants a book for it. Plus emeralds. Jerk. What a jerk. But yeah, and I want to get that fox, so I'm going to have to trap it in. So I figured I'm going to have to use some fencing to trap it in once I find one. Well, I got to find two. But yeah, looks like it's getting dark already. Nighttime. That was about all that I needed to show this week. No, this week. I'm way away from weeks now. We're doing 50-day chunks now, up to 100-day chunks. So this ends day 900, and we will show this here in a second. And yeah, moving real close to that 1,000 mark. Yeah, made a lot of progress this week, but there you have it, right in the bottom, day 900. And for next week, I really want to get into the ocean monument. And I want to get that conduit built for down here in my little lake here, pond, whatever you'd like to call it. And yeah, throw down some dog names or cat names in the comments. We're gonna breed up as many dogs as we're gonna need, and we have all the beds to make houses for them. So request for houses will be taken, and I will build them as soon as I get the chance. As you see there, and there, and there, we build the houses. That's what we do on the hardcore series, amongst other things like making progress, like getting elytras. And I definitely want to see if I can't get a fox, as foxes are super cool. They're super cool, and there's like an orange fox, and there's a white fox. I'd really like to get the white fox too. That would be super cool, because you can't really color these, I don't believe, the little doggies. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next episode, hopefully day 950 or possibly day 1000. And I will see you.